Hey guys, this is Shane. Welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. And today, it's Confession of a Bad Bookseller time. Like the title said, it's been 25 days since I've done a listing on eBay. You know, I tell you all the time, see cool, buy cool, then list it so you can sell it. I'm not following my own advice. It's been 25 days, so I want to unpack for you why it's happened to me, what it's done to my eBay store, how it's affected my sales, and then how I'm going to dig my way back out. So before I jump in, we'll say thank you. Thanks for the views, for the channel support, the comments. I look forward to your comments on this, and I know everybody suffers this at some point, but anyway, thanks for the channel support. I appreciate it. You guys keep watching. I'll keep making these. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I had actually had a chance to stop by my library today and found a couple of books, and then I got thinking, it's funny because I'm sourcing. I found a few things, some good stuff actually, but I'm not listing. I haven't listed. I got to thinking there's a reason why, but it's like I counted up. It's been 25 days since I've listed on eBay, and part of it I was out of town for like 12 days, and then got back and everything was so busy with regular work. And then we went out of town the next weekend, and to be honest, I've just been tired. Like, I just hadn't had the bandwidth to list. That's just, it's not an excuse, but I guess it is an excuse. I just haven't had the bandwidth. Now, for me, as a part-time seller, somebody that sells as a hobby, sells on the side, it's okay. There's an impact. I'm going to tell you what that impact is to my sales, because it has negatively impacted my sales on eBay. But if you're selling full-time for your living, then you can't do what I've just done, right? To not list for 25 days. It's really detrimental to your income at that point. So, but if somebody does it as a side gig, it still has impact. And, one of the impacts, let's just go ahead and get into that, what it's done to me. One of the impacts is I feel like why source if I'm not listing. You get into this hoarder mentality if you're not careful, right? And that is the big impact. It makes your death pile grow and ties up money that you've got in stock, all those things, which you don't want to do. You want to get them in and flip them, right? And that's what you want to do as a bookseller. But so there's the stress, or it makes you feel bad about that. You feel guilty, I guess is the best way to put it. But the big impact and the tangible impact is on my sales. All right, so looking at my statistics, everybody always says, you hear us always say that if you want to engage the eBay search engine and get your listings more promoted, one surefire way to do that is to regularly interface with the eBay system, meaning list daily, do something daily, right? So in these past 25 days, these statistics are actually for the last month, but it encompasses this 25 days where I haven't listed at all. And even before that, probably the week before that, getting ready to go out of town, I didn't list that much, but so it's definitely been in, say, the last month. My listing impressions are down 35%, all right? And my page views are down 42%. So not listing, obviously you think, okay, there's other things there about, your older, you got your stock, and I've got like 500 and something books out on eBay right now, 530, 540, something like that. But you think, okay, it's stock, it's been there, maybe it's not the best stock, it's not your newer stuff. Yes and no, but whatever. But it's the listing impressions down 35%. Page views down 42%. That gives you an insight to how that promotion in the eBay search is hitting. Now, where the rubber meets the road is my conversion rates are down 1%. My conversion rate is right around 3%. It's been around more like 4%. So when I get all those views, what it's impacting me on my sales is I'm down from 4% conversion to 3% conversion. So in the last 31 days, I've still sold $840 worth of books on eBay. But that's down 54% from the previous 31 days. So, the bottom line is we know it. I tell you all the time, hey, one of the best things you can do is engage list daily. I haven't done it for personal reasons, for what I, just had a lot of stuff going on. I feel bad about it, feel guilty about it, because I do enjoy doing it and I miss that, but I just haven't been able to get to it. But the tangible impact is my sales are down 54% month over month. And that's, forget all the other statistics of, conversion rates and listing impressions and page views, all those are down. My sales are down 50%. So that's, if you want a reason for why to list daily, that's it, right? Is don't experience this impact to your store, to your eBay sales by ignoring it. And, if you got to be out of town, if you can, the good thing to do is to actually have listings scheduled, right? You can have listings out there and have them scheduled so that if you hit each day, that's one strategy. If you're going to be out of town for something, and if you're in town, just list, right? So that's, what's happened to me and why it's happened. So now the question is, how do I get out of it? How do I get it back? And, if you can get it back. It's not going to continue to go down. And all you have to do is start listing. So the way I'll get it back is, I'll set myself a goal where I'm going to list 3 to 5 items, say 5 items a day. I can usually do that in about 30 minutes, maybe less, depending on what it is. If it's a lot of similar items, I can probably do that in like 15 minutes, right? If you get similar items, they go a lot faster, but that won't take me any more than 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes to list 5 items. And the thing is, just do it. That's what I have to do. I just have to do it. And you do that for a few days. That becomes a week of doing it, 2 weeks of doing it. The death pile goes down. Your stats go up. Your sales go up. Everything goes up. So that's how I'm going to get out of this non-listing rut that I'm in. Self-inflicted, but for a reason. And that's what you have to do. And I think it's important, if you struggle with this in your own business, your own eBay business, the listing, for whatever reason, don't sweat it. It happens to all of us. I've been selling on eBay for over 20 years, and it happens to me. It's not like just because you're new to it that it's just you, or just you're not in it alone. It's happening to everybody that does it if you don't continually list. So hey, I don't like it when it happens to me, but sometimes you just get in that rut, stuff happens, and you just, you see cool and you buy cool, but I always say, list it so you can sell it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my own advice. I'll get on a consistent listing, starting tonight, and just every day list items. It'll all work itself out. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Hopefully you're not doing what I'm doing as a bad bookseller. And that's it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.